And here we are, folks, live from Cholla High School. I'm Todd Ryan, along with Bill McCulloch of 520 Sports Talk. And Bill, it's a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Time for another rematch. On Monday's game, Bill, that you did, these two teams met in Douglas. And it was a close game coming down to the final seconds of the game, the final out. And Douglas, unfortunately, the Bulldogs couldn't pull it off. But it was a 1-1 game, right?
3-2.
And today, a rematch, this time in Cholla. And we're here for you live on Cool FM Live, on YouTube, and on our Facebook page. Thank you so much to SSVEC, serving our community, our presenting sports sponsor. Thank you to MORSE Automotive Group, Sierra Vista. Stop in today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by MORSE. American Southwest Credit Union, fired up to cheer on our hometown athletes. We believe youth sports build character and the kind of community spirit that makes us proud. At American Southwest Credit Union, your money stays local. Member NCUA, equal opportunity lender. TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. And by Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC, Sierra Vista, pioneering a visionary approach of customer-centric service. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. And Bill, we are ready to roll here in just a few minutes. Looking forward to this rematch today. The Douglas Bulldogs and Cholla, what are they? What is
Cholla Chargers.
The Cholla Chargers here on Cool FM Live and also on 520 Sports Talk as well. Thank you so much to Vista Pros Heating and Cooling as well. They're a proud supporter of our local athletes and the community we call home. Vista Pros, local, reliable, and professional. Thank you so much to seniors helping seniors. Their caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Check them out at southernarizonaSHS.com. Desert RV in Huachuca City, aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local youth sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Go to desertrvcenter.com. Berean Academy, proud supporter of local sports where skill, strategy, and determination take center stage. And we are ready here. Number 3 for the Bulldogs up to bat right now as we kick off the top of the first. Bill McCulloch with the play-by-play.
All right, first pitch swinging, it hits it into the hole and into left field for a base hit. So the Bulldogs right off the rip get their first runner on, the leadoff runner, and couldn't ask for a better situation. Great game on Monday. Came down to the, like Todd said, the last inning. Now remember, high school baseball plays 7 innings. They do not play 9 innings. And it was 3-2, and there was actually a pitcher's duel for about half the game until the bats woke up. Quick throw to first. He gets away from the first baseman. He's going to take second. So Higuera down to second. And right away, Douglas with a man in scoring position. So beautiful day today. Not as windy as it was in Douglas and a little warmer, 86 degrees here in Tucson. But what a day for baseball. And this is senior day for the Cholla Chargers. They've got 8 senior ball players that they will honor after the game today. So man on second, nobody out here in the top of the first. Another pitch hit into the right center field alley. That's going to go all the way to the fence. Higuera rounding third. He'll score easily. And Trace Rodriguez, the pitcher from Monday, with a solid double to the power alley in right center. And I'll tell you, when Todd swings the camera around, this is probably the deepest center field of any park that any of these high schoolers are going to play. It's probably a good 475 out there. You're not going to hit it out at straightaway center.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed, and I mentioned to you, Bill, how deep this field really is.
So, in good shape. This is a good-looking field, so hats off to the people that take care of the ground. Another on first base, first ball hitting again into right field for a base hit, and runners at the corners now. So Douglas very aggressive at the plate. All 3 batters so far have swung on the first pitch. All 3 batters have gotten base hits.
Douglas coming out swinging, as they say, already up 1-0 here in the top of the first inning and no outs.
So Hoyos is going to take a seat in the dugout. They're going to have a pinch runner, get a little bit more speed on the bases for the Bulldogs. Number 19, Isidro Pedrosa, is the pinch runner at first base. Going down to second and throws way off. I think they just kind of threw to the second baseman, Todd, to see if the third baseman or the runner on third was going to bite and try to go home. So stolen base, 2 runners now in scoring position. That gets rid of the double play opportunity. And 1-0 in case you've just joined us. Also welcome my 520 Sports Talk viewers from Pima, Pinal, and Santa Cruz County. Fly ball to left field. Long run for the left fielder.
Did he get it?
No, he didn't. And the runner, did he get it? I think he might have. I don't know. I think he might have gotten it. That was a long run. So runner tag from third wisely, and it's 2-0. Bulldogs. Runner at second had to stay put. That was a nice play in left field. Long run for the outfielder. Andres Ortiz at the plate. First pitch right down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Jesus Martinez is the Cholla pitcher on the mound. So runner at second takes his lead. Another ball hit to center field. Camps under it, makes the catch. Runner started to tag, and a nice throw from center field. Boy, I'll tell you, that kid's got an arm on him, and the runner at second has to hold. So 2 outs now here in the top of the first. Rafael Buzane, one of the little leaguers that we'll get into that in just between innings. This is a little league reunion for both teams. So Busani trying to get that other run in from second base. 2-0 Bulldogs. Do we have a scoreboard? Do we have a scoreboard?
Do we have a scoreboard?
Yeah, I went from, okay. So I don't have to mention the scores, right?
Well, he needs to.
1-0 count. Yeah, but otherwise you got to do it every batter. Swing and a miss. He had a big cut at that. So he was the count at 1-1. Unfortunately, the placement of the scoreboard is where we can't see it, and it's actually facing the west, which is where the sun is, so we can't read the numbers, so just kind of bear with us on that. 1-1 pitch, fouled off, and the count goes to 1-2. So a good start for Douglas, up 2-0 as they came out swinging. And the 1-2 pitch. Up high. Didn't miss by much. Evens the count at 2-2. Martinez wanted that call. The catcher wanted that call. The umpire said no. So 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to first, takes a big hop. Pitcher's covering over his head, and that's going to score the runner from second base all the way home because he was running with 2 outs. And on the overthrow, the Bulldogs now have runner Buzani gets all the way to second base. So once again, in scoring position on a wild throw, we're going to give the error to the first baseman. So that's E3. So Douglas not done yet. 3-0 here in the top of the first. First pitch just misses for a ball. 1-0 pitch, same place, same result, 2-0. Senior day here at Cholla, and remembering my high school days, you definitely want to win on senior day. 2-0 pitch. Got it on the outside corner. Nice pitch, 2-1. I talked to the home ump, told him to yell the count. 2-1 pitch. Boy, those balls he's throwing aren't missing by much. Runs the count to 3-1 now.
That's 2 strikes.
It was 2-1, that was a ball. Martinez to the plate. Pops straight up at a mile high. Camping under it is the shortstop. And he will put it away for the final out, but not before the Bulldogs get 3 runs in the top of the first. So after a half inning of play, Douglas 3, Chargers coming to the plate.
And thank you so much, Bill. Thank you to our sponsors, which you'll be hearing a lot of here throughout this game. We can't do it without them. Stan Grill Millworks, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows with a distinguished history spanning 40 years. Offices in Tucson and in Hereford. Discover more at StanGreerMillworks.com. Pass on a legacy with Stan Grier Millworks. The Doggo Lotto, the hottest shelter dog game show in the world. It's right here in Sierra Vista and Cochise County. Pick your lucky numbers for free at coolfmonline.com/Doggo Lotto. Then watch the show every Monday at 6 p.m. on Cool FM Live to see if you won. Over $2,000 in cash and prizes have been given away so far. And again, it's free. All you have to do is just go to our website, pick the numbers, and then watch at 6 p.m. every Monday, and anybody can play no matter where you're at. Cash and prizes could be yours. Join us for Doggo Lotto every Monday night at 6 p.m. Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for 10 plus years. With a lifetime of experience in the industry, proud supporter of local sports, programs, and athletes. Duran Plumbing. We head to the bottom of the first inning, 3-0. The Douglas Bulldogs taking a nice lead here in the start of this game. Number 14 for Cholla is up to bat as we kick off the bottom of the first inning.
The Chargers get their turn. Brandon Armenta is going to lead off for the Chargers. Now, this game is very, very important for both teams. With the win on Monday down in Douglas, Cholla creeped up into second place and only a game behind Douglas. So if they can sweep the 2-game series, they will be tied for first. Rio Rico still hanging in there, and Sahuarita also. So you could have theoretically a 4-way tie for first if the Chargers win this game today. Also, like I mentioned before, kind of a Little League reunion with both teams. 2 years ago and the year before that, the kids that are, a lot of kids that are playing for Cholla from the San Javier Little League went to Oakland for the senior regionals. Last year, obviously, the Douglas team went. First pitch swinging for Cholla. Nice tailor-made hop to the shortstop. He's going to pull him off the bag. And the ball goes out of play, so he will have to stop. And I think they probably may give him second base. They just won't let him go past that. The umpires are conferring right now. Normally, if it goes out of play, you get 1 base. Yep, and that's what the call is. He gets second base on the throwing error from the shortstop. That's E6. So as Monday game went, half the game was a pitcher's duel. Very low run scoring, 5 total runs in the game. And right now we already have 3, and Cholla with a runner in scoring position. So this may be the reverse. We may have a high scoring game here. With a big ball field, if you can hit it in the gap, you can run forever. Isidro Hoyos is the Bulldog pitcher on the mound today. Pickoff throw to second. Almost got him, but he dove back under the tag. In there for a strike. So 1-1 the count. Another pickoff to second base. Ooh. And a near collision. He actually had to make a good play just to field the ball without it going into the outfield. So heads up by the runner and a good play by the second baseman. Both these teams have a lot of talent. As if you watched the Monday game, you saw that there was a lot of spectacular plays. Fouled straight back out of play. 1-2 the count.
One thing I've noticed, Bill, is that this Douglas team seems to be good at picking off players on the other team's bases, at least in the few games that I've watched so far, anyway.
Yeah, I tell you that right-handed pitcher on Monday, he had a heck of a move to first base on the pickoff play, Trace Rodriguez. Runner has his lead at second, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. So first out of the inning for the Bulldogs. Runner stays at second base. And Carlos Alvarez coming to the plate. He's one of the seniors that's going to be recognized after the game tonight. Or today, I should say. Boy, what a day for baseball. It's beautiful weather.
86 degrees, you said, huh, Bill?
And mid-80s, yeah, no wind. First pitch to Alvarez. Took a little off on that changeup. Nice pitch. He was way out in front of it. And a changeup is not an easy pitch to throw because you still have to have the same pitching motion as you do for a fastball. So you can't show that your arm is not going at the same speed. And that was a good one, as you saw. 0-1 the count. Up high, he probably swung at ball one, but nevertheless 0-2, and he's behind on the count.
Yeah, this is a big game, really, Bill. Douglas still has the lead in the division, but Cholla isn't that far behind.
Cholla is right behind him, but Cholla wins today, and Sahuarita wins. It's a four-way tie for first.
Close division.
Yeah, 4 Aquinos is pretty stout. Good players, up and down. Another pickoff throw to second. I think they might have got him. They did. So wandered off a little too far off second base, and nice play by the Bulldogs. Hoyos with a nice pickoff move.
Verifying what I said there earlier just a few moments ago, Bill, how good this Bulldog team is at picking off players.
That's just good fundamental baseball, and they get all that done in Little League. Fouled off to the left side, out of play, 0-1. So 2 outs now in the inning, and we've already had some great plays, and we're only in the first inning. Like I said, all these kids are pretty familiar with each other, even though they come from different cities via the Little League route. Once again, fouled off, out of play. Come on the air. Got my man Greg Ortiz over here. Greg's a big coach for the San Javier Little League. His son's playing in the field for the Chargers. Half swing, did he go around? And rung him up from first base, so that'll end the inning. Cholla leaves the runner stranded at second. At the end of 1, it's 3-0 Bulldogs.
And Bill, if you want to, we can hand the microphone to him if you want to talk to him.
So I got Greg Ortiz with me from San Javier Little League. Greg, always good to see you. It's been, what, about a year?
Yes, sir.
So talk about your son. And good player, came up through the San Javier Little League, and as did a lot of these kids.
Yes.
And just a great. I was in Douglas for the game on Monday, so that was a barn burner.
Yeah, that was it was a grudge game.
Yeah.
And that was a lovely game, and two teams going at each other, just playing ball.
Yeah, and I was telling people on the air that it's kind of a Little League reunion from Oakland, because San Javier went 3 years ago, 2 years ago to Oakland, and then Douglas went last year.
Yeah, that's it. And these kids, probably about 6 or 7 of them have been together, and it's a great feeling, and they're being coached very well, and the timing has to come in.
Well, this game is really important, because Douglas still has a half-game lead over Cholla and Sahuarita, and even Rio Rico's in the match. So if Cholla can sweep the series, I think we might have a logjam up for first place.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But you know what? You can't give up on these boys. They'll come back at the end. They have that grind and the ability to come back and to realize where the pitch is at.
No, exactly. So you're familiar with this field. I just want to get some insight. How deep is that center field? It's like half a mile away?
Yes, it's about 300, I think.
It's got to be more than that. I think that might be deeper than Dodger Stadium. I don't know. And that's 395. All right. Second time around. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it.
And nice meeting you.
Thank you. Greg Ortiz from the San Javier Little League. Great coach, good friend, and big supporter of 520 Sports Talk. First pitch was a swing and a miss, 0-1 for the Bulldogs. Once again, swings through it, so he's quickly behind, 0-2.
Thank you to our presenting sponsor, SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community.
0-2 pitch. Thought about it, held up, and a little high, 1-2.
Hey, right here, believe, kid, believe. There you go.
Hit to shallow center field. Center fielder coming up fast and makes the catch on a nice play. What number? Carlos Alvarez, nice. And center field's hard to play. You don't have an angle. You got to kind of sidestep it. But he came on his horse and at the last minute dove and made the play for the out. One away now for the Bulldogs. Half swing foul, 0-1.
Number 6.
Hey, trust it right here, kid.
Dylan Valenzuela at the plate with 1 out. Up high for a ball.
I'll tell him that. I'm with you there.
So the 1-1 pitch. Driven to left field, coming up, and it's going to fall into left field for a base hit. So Bulldogs with a runner on first and 1 out. And number 3, Jose Higuera at the plate. Bulldogs up 3-0 if you just joined us. Cholla made some noise in the bottom half of the inning, but just couldn't scratch out the run. Bunt down the third base line. It's a hard bunt, but it's going to roll foul. And everybody's going to return to their base and in the batter's box. So 0-1 now. Hit hard to the shortstop, over to second for 1, and the first double play. 6-4-3 double play to end the inning, and I'll tell you, these Chargers had turned on the defense at least early in the game. And at the end of an inning and a half, we have a 3-0 game in favor of the Douglas Bulldogs.
And thank you so much, Bill McCulloch. Thank you to our sponsors as well, the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, proud to support our young athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts at 717-599-2439. Thank you to Eagle Plumbing, providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years. Family owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. They're just one call away. Eagle Plumbing, proud supporters of local sports. Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista, serving the community for 45 years with great pizza, wings, and sandwiches. They are big supporters of our live stream sports coverage here on Cool FM Live. We hope to see you soon at Vinny's. Please support our sponsors, those who support us, to offer this game to you for free here on Cool FM Live Facebook and Cool FM Live on YouTube. Thank you to Sonic of Sierra Vista. Wednesdays is Wacky Pack Wednesdays. Kids' meals are $2.49. Thursdays, 99-cent hot dogs, or corn dogs, I should say. Sonic in Sierra Vista.
So
all right.
Finishing up with our warm-ups here. I wanted to eat at Vinny's Pizza the other night, but my GPS took me through Tombstone, so I never even made it to Sierra Vista.
Oh, yeah.
Not being familiar with the area, I just kind of had to rely on the GPS.
And number 11 for Cholla is up to bat next, Bill.
Jesus Martinez. So Martinez to lead it off here in the bottom of the second. 3-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. First pitch up high, had to duck under that, 1-0. Pitch from Hoyos in the dirt, so he's up high, down low, and it's 2-0. Breeze picking up a little bit, looking at the flag in left center. It's blowing out towards left field. Got a piece of it and stays alive, 0-2. Hoyos, one of the Douglas Little Leaguers from last summer, pitching today. In the dirt for a ball, 1-2. Injury, there is an injury for Douglas. Diego Duarte, Coach Chewy's son, not playing today, or he may be used as a pinch runner. And
is that just a one-game kind of injury?
No,
or?
Apparently he hurt it. He broke it in November. I asked him how, and it was kind of a freak accident. I told him to just go with the I was chasing girls story. And loses him on balls, so he trots down to first. And once again, the Cholla with their leadoff runner on. That'll bring up Ricardo Molina, junior infielder. So Molina trying to get the runner over to second base. First pitch, hits a pop-up, settling under it is the shortstop and makes the catch. Once again, the wind picking up, so we may see some crazy things happen with pop-ups. And that's the first out of the inning. And Ryan Robles, another senior that's going to be honored after the game, coming up to the plate. Runner takes his lead at first. Pickoff throw back in time. And the pitch. Quick throw to first. Runner back again. One thing about Douglas, that catcher has no fear throwing down to first base, as you saw on Monday. I believe that first pitch was a strike. Hoyos to the plate. Fouled straight back. And we'll go with 0-2 for the time being. Once again. And you saw the velocity, Todd, on that pickoff throw, and that was like a fastball to the plate. Curveball for a strike. So the first one, so it's 1-2 now. Correction on the count. Robles, little chopper it over to the third base and short hopped it over to first for the out. As the runner takes second on the fielder's choice, 5-3 if you're scoring. So that was a nice play because he caught it on the short hop and then threw off balance. And Robles hustling down the line, but Douglas got him. So one out, runner at second. And Cesar Valencia at the plate, batting from the left side. Cholla trying to get a run home here in the bottom of the second. Ball low, 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch. Late strike call from the umpire. He evens the count 1-1. Nice frame job by the catcher.
Feel free to comment. If you're watching this game, let us know who your favorite player is, who your favorite team is, where you're watching from.
Outside, ball 2. 2-1 the count. Hoyos has definitely slowed down his delivery from the first inning. And the 2-1 pitch. Driven into center field for a base hit. That's going to score a run. Oh, he holds him up at third. I thought he was going to send him. So runners at the corners now with one out here in the bottom of the second.
Next up for the Chargers, number 7, Gio Ortiz.
And Greg Ortiz, the son of Coach Ortiz, who we just had on the air in the top of the inning.
I've got 89 degrees, just checking right now, Bill.
Oh, it went up a little bit, huh?
Yep.
So Greg, another senior here for the Chargers. They're going to graduate 8 players off this team. Pickoff move to first, runner back. So let's see if Cholla sends the runner at first, trying to see if Douglas bites and send the runner from third. Ortiz takes one high.
Hey, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up!
And the pitch to Ortiz. Half swing. Called for a strike. Cholla trying to get that first run in. Runners at the corners. 2 outs. Got a piece of it to stay alive.
Bill, the scoreboard looks like it says 2-0. Did we get the score wrong? Maybe we need to double check on that.
That's 3-0. I'm surprised you can even see that. Ball low. So Ortiz working the count here. And a drive to center field and deep. Back he goes, catches it for the out. But I'll tell you, Ortiz gave that ball a ride. And once again, Cholla comes up empty. 2 runners left on base. At the end of 2, Douglas up 3-0.
Maybe we can get a confirmation over here. Coach, is the score 2-0 or 3-0?
3-0.
Because okay, they got to change now. Okay, yep, just making sure. Okay, all right, just wanted to double check, Bill. It is 3-0.
Yeah.
We were right.
That's why you pay me the big money.
Yeah, yeah. When it comes to the score, we always have to try to.
We want to give you the best. Yeah, we want to give you
100% sure. Make sure we got it right. Big thank you to Vista Pros Heating and Cooling. They are a new sponsor of our sports coverage. We welcome them to our coverage. Proud supporters of our athletes all across the community in Cochise County. Vista Pros, local, reliable, and professional. They've got some of the top ratings on Google. They got a 5-star rating on Google and a number of reviews. So they believe in customer service is so important to them, and they strive hard to do that all the time. This is so much so that they have a perfect rating on Google. Seniors helping seniors. Their caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Check them out at southernArizonaSHS.com. Douglas up to bat right now, Bill. It looks like number 14 up to bat for the Bulldogs.
Trace Rodriguez, the pitcher from Monday, at the plate leading off for the Bulldogs. First pitch misses for Martinez, 1-0. Driven to left field, and he'll be out of play. So count evens at 1-1. I'll tell you, even though there's, well, the wind has picked up, Todd. You can see it blowing from right to left. So the ball hit the left field, may get a little boost. The 1-1 pitch. Way ahead of him. And he's going to make first base. Now, in the scorebook, that is a strikeout. But he is at first base. So register the out. There's 1 out. But you also have a runner at first on a heads-up play. Like we mentioned on Monday, if the catcher fails to catch the ball on strike 3, you either have to make the out at first or you have to tag the batter coming out of the batter's box. Neither of that happened, so Bulldogs in business with a runner at first.
It's number 7 up for the Bulldogs.
Andres Hoyos, another one of the little leaguers that we covered. First pitch high, thought about swinging, held up. 1-0. And the pitch for Martinez. In the dirt, 2-0 the count.
Bulldogs trying to hang on to first place in the division, Bill, in a very tight division.
Yep.
Right here, Troy, let's go!
4A Kinos, there's a log jam at the top. And no more of an important game than this one today. Fielded to the shortstop and kind of handcuffed him into center field for a base hit. So runners at first and second now, 1 out.
Brandon, check it off.
That was a hard hit, and he tried to short hop it and just kind of handcuffed him and rolled into center field.
Number 4 up to bat for the Bulldogs.
The other brother, Isidro Hoyos.
Hey, change it up. Don't worry about it.
So
Check
Andres goes back to the dugout for a pinch runner, and Isidro Pedrosa is now running at first. First pitch just misses, 1-0.
Hey, let's go get him right here. Let's shake it off. Let's go. Let's go, Troy. Let's go, boys.
3-0 here in the top of the third. Martinez to the plate. Got a piece of it, fouled it straight back. 0-1.
Hey, take a deep breath.
So each of these teams probably feel a little bit of pressure, Todd, because there's a lot at stake, as we mentioned. I foresee both teams probably making the playoffs. Martinez's pitch, swing and a miss. Strike two, 1-2 the count.
Relax.
That was a sinking fastball.
Hey, infield, we're on our toes. Let's go.
1-2 pitch. Up high.
Tried to frame it, didn't work.
Umpire didn't bite. I believe the count's 2-2. There goes the runner from second. Over to third, the throw. And safe under the tag. That was a bang-bang play at third. Nice throw by the catcher. Just got underneath the tag. And the Bulldogs have a runner 90 feet away. One out here in the top of the third.
Good job, baby.
Fouled back, out of play.
Hey, believe right here, kid. Believe. Hey, we gotta get on our toes, Groovy.
Let's see, I'm gonna coach from Vale.
Everything on our toes. Let's go.
And the pitch. Once again, fouled straight back, out of play.
Hey, you got him. Let's go.
Well, I'll tell you, if you like high school baseball, Todd, this is the place to be. Both teams loaded with talent.
Hey, trust yourself. Trust.
And it's senior day for the
Senior day
Chargers.
for the Chargers. 8 seniors will be graduating off this team.
Gio!
Hit on a fly to left field, coming up fast, and it's going to fall in front of him. That's going to score the run from third. And once again, that stolen base ended up helping the Bulldogs. So 4-0 now. And runners at first and second, still only one out.
And number 16 up to bat for the Bulldogs, Bill.
And that's Rafael Buzane. Rafi is good, another good player for the Bulldogs. And he's a junior, so he'll be back next year. Martinez has pitched to the plate. Swing, fouled straight back, 0-1. I want to say a quick congratulations to the Marana Mountain View softball girls who won their division yesterday on Senior Day. Just misses outside. 2-0.
Marana, your hometown, right, Bill?
My hometown, yep. And the Mountain Lions they've only lost 3 games this year total. And they swept CDO, Powerhouse CDO. 2-0 pitch, up high. So 3-0. Let's see if they put a play on here, Todd.
All right, here, Junior. Let's go, kid.
So Martinez in the hole, 3-0. Strike of the knees on the outside part of the plate. Nice pitch, 3-1. Three-one pitch. Right up the middle into center field for a base hit. They're going to wave the runner home from third. And They're going to hold the second runner up, the trail runner at third. So runners at the corner, still only 1 out, and a 5-0 lead for the Bulldogs. So as Monday's game was more of a pitcher's duel, this one, the bats are coming out for the Bulldogs. Up 5-0.
Looks like number 10 up to bat for the Bulldogs, Bill.
Emiliano Fibres. So runners at the corners, 1 out. Cholla looking for that double play that got him out of the last inning.
That's what I tried saying.
So to stay out of the double play, let's see if Douglas tries to take second base on a steal. First pitch up high, 1-0. Fibres just a sophomore.
Thank goodness we brought those windscreens for our microphones today, Bill.
All right, the gray afros. And tight, high and tight, 2-0. So Martinez having a little problem finding the strike zone here.
Let's go, Junior.
Late strike call.
Let's go, Junior, right here.
2-1 the count.
Hey, everybody on their toes. Let's go.
Two 2-1 pitch. Line drive into left field. That's going to score another run. And runners will be out first and second now. Still only 1 out and 6-0 Bulldogs. And we may have a pitching change here as the Chargers coach goes out to the mound.
And it looks like number 1 for the Bulldogs getting ready to come up to bat. And right now, the Bulldogs, Bill, getting
very aggressive at the plate.
Yeah,
first ball swinging a lot of times, and they're hitting the ball right on the money.
Now, Bill, you did the game on Monday in Douglas. It came down to the final out. Bulldogs only losing by 1 run. Correct me if I'm wrong, didn't they lead 2-0 for a while in that game?
Yes, they did, and then Cholla came scratched out a run in the 5th and two in the 7th. Once again, high school ball, only 7 innings in baseball.
Yeah, so a nice comeback win for Cholla on Monday, but the Bulldogs had a good lead throughout much of that game, but they just couldn't pull it off. And today, definitely coming out strong so far with a 6-0 lead, right, Bill?
6-0. They're going to leave Martinez in. Now, Douglas had 2 pitchers that weren't allowed to play on Monday because of pitch counts. They are available today. Big swing and a big miss for a strike. 0-1. Martinez to the plate. Fibres, another big swing. It looks like he took a little off on that. 0-2 quickly, so whatever coach said to Martinez seems to be working as he's headed on the count. Runners at first and second, 6-0 in favor of Douglas.
They've still got 3 on the scoreboard, Bill. They're resisting to add more runs.
Popped up high, left fielder coming in, shortstop going out, left fielder calls him off, makes the catch for the 2nd out. So that was a big out for Cholla. And as we get further into the game, that sun may have an effect on the left field play as it did in Douglas on Monday. Had a couple of drop balls on Monday.
Number 6 up to bat for the Bulldogs.
Dylan Valenzuela. Valenzuela takes high, 1-0. Like we said, these kids on both teams know each other. They played against each other in Little League. In there for a strike on a belt-high fastball. 1-1 the count. 1-1 pitch. Same play, same result, 1-2. One-two pitch. Hit into center, into the right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold everybody up. So bases are juiced here with 2 outs. Great. So 4th inning, top of the 4th. So bases are loaded, and he's got to throw strikes now, Todd. There's nowhere to put the batter. Top of the 3rd here. First pitch low for a ball. 1-0 the count. Two outs, so the runners are going to be running on the crack of the bat. Fouled off over our heads, out of play.
Bulldogs threatening to break this game wide open with bases loaded, but there are 2 outs, Bill.
Best pitch right here.
Hey, 2 outs, but the advantage is that the runners are going to take off on contact. So it gives them a couple extra steps if it's a base hit. Martinez to the plate. Another hit into left field for a base hit. That's going to score 1 run, 2 runs. And runners at 1st and 2nd. So 8-0 now in favor of Douglas. And that's going to be all for Martinez today, as the Bulldogs jumped all over him here in Tucson. So Jesus, just not his day today, but overall a very, very good player. And he's a senior. He will also be honored at the end of the game.
Big thank you to Ed Morse Automotive Group, Sierra Vista. Stop in today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by Morse. Our coverage and our sponsors, we love them. We appreciate them so much. Please support those that support Cool FM Live. We would much appreciate that, like American Southwest Credit Union. Fired up to cheer on our hometown athletes like the Douglas Bulldogs. They believe youth sports build character and the kind of community spirit that makes us proud. At American Southwest Credit Union, your money stays local. Member NCUA, equal opportunity lender. TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. Thank you to Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC, Sierra Vista, pioneering a visionary approach of customer-centric service. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. And our new sports sponsor, Vista Pros Heating and Cooling. Proud supporters of our local athletes and the community we call home. Vista Pros, local, reliable, and professional, and rated #1 5-star rating for customer service. That's the kind of business you want to do business with. Vista Pros Heating and Cooling.
And for our 520 Sports Talk viewers, for some reason the feed got lost. I just put it back up on our page. Give it a second to load. And as we go into the bottom half of the inning, Douglas up 8-0. Oh, it's not loading. So Trace Rodriguez has started off here in the
Hey, right here, kid. Nobody better.
Hey, keep it rolling, guys.
top of the fourth, excuse me.
Keep it rolling here, man, huh?
Do it for your nana. Hey, turn it up right here. Your nana and tata right here.
First pitch, line drive to the third baseman and snags a nice play for the first out.
Hey, let's get some runs. Let's go.
So nice play there on a hard hit ball.
Big thank you to Desert RV in Huachuca City, aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local youth sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Go to desertrvcenter.com. Berean Academy. Sign your kid up today at Berean Academy in Sierra Vista. Proud supporter of our local coverage, where skill, strategy, and determination take center stage at Berean Academy of Sierra Vista. Thank you to Stan Grill Millworks, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows with a distinguished history spanning 40 years. With offices in Tucson and in Hereford. Discover more at StanGreerMillworks.com. Pass on a legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. The Duran Plumbing Gang is a big sponsor serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for 10 plus years with a lifetime of experience in the industry. Proud supporter of local sports programs and athletes. Think of Duran Plumbing.
Is it bottom of the fourth or bottom of the third? Is it bottom of the third? So on a fast start, 8-0 Bulldogs, but the game's kind of slowed down a little bit, but Cholla digging themselves a hole early. We still got a long ways to go. Bottom of the third.
Number 13 up for Cholla. Bulldogs with an 8-0 lead in the bottom of the third right now.
And Alejandro Leon, another one of those senior Chargers, trying to get their first run across. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1.
Feel free to make any kind of comment in the chat. Love to get that algorithm going. Let us know where you're watching from, what your favorite team is.
0-1 pitch, half swing. I think he went around, and he did. 0-2.
Maybe you've got a favorite player on one of the teams you want to give a shout out to. Feel free to do so in our comments section.
And the 0-2 pitch. Got a piece of it to stay alive. Still 0-2. You know, Todd, when you have an 8-0 lead and you're the pitcher, a lot easier to throw balls and to throw strikes.
Hey, catch it in front.
Well, you certainly feel a lot more comfortable, that's for sure.
Orioles with the 0-2 pitch. Inside, ball 1, 1-2.
We are in the bottom of the third inning.
Hit over to the second baseman and over to first for the out. One down here in the bottom half of the inning, 4-3 for the score.
Next up, the shortstop, number 14, Brandon Armenta.
We've got Cody back at the studio working the game today. Dan the man is taking the day off.
Dan the man is not allowed to have days off.
Yeah.
Let's go, swing hard.
We got to come up with a nickname for Cody. We got Dan the man. What do we call Cody, Bill?
The substitute teacher. Armenta at the plate. First pitch swinging, high bouncer over to the third base across the diamond for the out. 0-2, or second out.
Next up, the catcher, number 5,
So Hector Silvain, the catcher, coming up to the plate with 2 outs. As I went to both dugouts before the game, Todd, a lot of confidence in the Bulldog dugout. They we got this, we got this. They knew they let one slip away on Monday. And they've come out swinging so far and lead 8-0. Remember, if it's a 10-run difference after 5, they call the game. Up high for a ball, 1-0. Right down the line, just foul.
Come on, man. Come on, kid.
And the count goes to 1-1.
Bill, what sport is Cholla usually known for?
Well, Sean Elliott was their all-time, and Arizona's all-time leading, University of Arizona's all-time leading scorer. They're known for basketball, but they have a pretty good sports program here in all sports, including the girls.
Well, and this year's team is a game away from a tie here in the division for baseball.
Yeah, if Cholla can pull this one out, this is going to be a logjam up at the top, and there's only 2 games left in the regular season. Late strike call.
Douglas still on top of the division. What is the division called, Bill?
For a Gila. No, Hino. I'll look it up. Down the third baseman into left field for a base hit for a Gila.
Next up to the plate, the center fielder, number 2, Carlos Alvarez.
So that'll bring up Carlos Alvarez, senior center fielder with a runner at first base. And 1 out here in the bottom of the third. First pitch to Alvarez, in there for a strike. 0-1. Up high to even the count, 1-1. 520 Sports Talk viewers, my feed is still loading, so bear with us.
I'm assuming maybe your phone that you're trying to load has a low signal. That could be one reason
We
why.
got 3 bars, I don't know.
2 bars?
3.
That's.
And there's a cell site right there in left field.
Isn't that strange?
Yeah.
A cell tower can be literally right next to you, and you have 3 bars. If it vacillates from 2 to 3, then you'll have a problem uploading, in my experience.
There goes the runner for first, throw down to second, and in there for the stolen base. So Chargers in business with the runner in scoring position. So Cholla trying to get that first run home. And Hoyos to the plate. Foul to the right side, out of play.
Wind's starting to pick back up a little bit again, Bill.
Yeah, blowing straight in now, though. No, straight out. So they can get a hold of one, the wind may help it. Still don't know about a center field home run, but
You don't want to let a ball get by you out in center field, do you, Bill?
no, you'll be running for until next year.
Not here anyway,
Yeah.
not on this field.
Over his head to the fence, or the backstop, and the runner takes third. So I think that one just got away from Hoyos a little bit. Vance Johnson also played football here, and he played for the Denver Broncos. Who struck him out looking, and that's going to do it for Cholla. Once again, leaving runners stranded in scoring position. And at the end of 3, 8-0 in favor of the Bulldogs.
And thank you, Bill. TWN Communications, one of our sponsors, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. Thank you to seniors helping seniors. Their caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Check them out at Southern Arizona, shs.com. Desert RV, Jeff Rose and the gang over there aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local youth sports sponsorships just like this, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Go to desertrvcenter.com. Thank you to the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, proud to support our young athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts at the Sherry Ethel team, located behind Denny's restaurant in Sierra Vista. Thank you to Eagle Plumbing, providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years. Family owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. They're just one call away. 24/7 service. Eagle Plumbing, proud supporters of local sports.
All right, we're good to go on the download for the 520 viewers in Santa Cruz, Pima, Pinal County. And we apologize for the delay on that, but we are live here at
Number
Cholla
7
High School.
up to bat for the Bulldogs as we lead off the top of the 4th inning.
Andres Hoyos leading off for Douglas here in the top of the 4th, up 8-0. First pitch to Hoyos, up high, ball 1.
Okay, whatever you think. What did he say? I don't even know what he said. Yeah. What's wrong with Mike?
1-0 pitch. Hit hard to center, right center field gap. It's going to fall in front of him, and it's going to be a long signal as the Cholla center fielder with that strong arm got it back quickly into the infield and held him to a base hit. So once again, Andres Hoyos will go back for a pinch runner.
Number 19.
And that's Isidro Pedrosa on first base now.
Number 4 up to bat for the Bulldogs.
4 is the other Hoyos, Isidro. Andres is a senior, Isidro's a junior.
No, you just did. That's the name of the song.
Good start to the inning for the Bulldogs so far.
I always like to get that leadoff batter on. Inside for a ball. So Douglas trying to help themselves and give them a little bit of a cushion going into the final games here in the regular season. Fouled off to the right side, out of play. 1-1 the count.
I drove 1,000 miles in 30 seconds. With my tactics.
So Ortiz is the pitcher now for Cholla. Coach Greg Ortiz's son, who we spoke to earlier in the game. Pitch was a ball up high, 2-1. In there for a strike at the knees. There goes the runner on delayed steal, and he's in the second, safe.
Got a top, got a top.
So Charger defense falling asleep a little bit on that one, and Pedrosa takes second base.
Number 2 up to bat for the Bulldogs.
Andres Ortiz. Fly ball to right field, coming in as the right fielder. Out goes the second baseman. What a catch. With his back to the plate, makes a diving catch. And I'll tell you, you're not going to see a better play than that in any level of baseball. Very, very difficult with your back to the plate. You always have to make a football catch over the shoulders, and came up with the fly ball and the out. Runner had to stay at second after the stolen base. So 1 out here, and Rafael Busane at the plate. First pitch swinging, and he hits a long drive to the right center field gap. That's going to score the run. And once again, Busane held to a long signal, but now 9-0, Todd. And they are a run away from being in run rule territory later on in the game.
Bulldogs, I'm sure, would like to make it a shorter day today, Bill, if they could. After a heartbreaking loss on Monday to the same team.
And a long bus trip home. A lot easier to take on with a win.
Oh, yeah.
So runner at first base. 1 run in the inning so far. Inside for a ball.
We've been calling it.
In there for a strike. I believe it's 2-1. 1-2. 1-2 the count. Reverse that. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to the first base. He'll take it himself for the out, and that'll do it. But 1 run comes across to widen the lead to 9-0 in favor of the Bulldogs, heading to the bottom of the 4th.
And thank you so much to our sponsors, Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista. Been with the community for 45 years, serving up those delicious wings and sandwiches, and of course, the great pizza. Proud to support our live stream coverage here on Cool FM Live, Cool FM Live Facebook, and subscribe at Cool FM Live YouTube as well. And also, we welcome the viewers on 520 Sports Talk, where you can follow them on your page and your platforms as well too, Bill, right?
Exactly, doing a simulcast.
Thank you to Sonic in Sierra Vista today and every Wednesday. Wacky Pack Wednesday. Kids' meals are just $2.49. And then come back on Thursday for those delicious corn dogs, which I will get from time to time. I like the batter of the Sonic corn dog. 99-cent corn dogs every Thursday at the Sierra Vista Sonic. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. Well, Bill, we head to the bottom of the 4th. 9-0 now. The Bulldogs have extended their lead over the Cholla Chargers. Cholla coming up to bat, kicking it off with number 11.
Jesus Martinez will lead it off. I want to make a quick shout out to one of our sponsors, also a Douglas alum, Mo Hernandez of CMS Mortgage, Mo the Mortgage Lady. And you can catch her right there at mothemortgagelady.com. She's licensed throughout the entire state for your mortgage needs and a proud alum of Douglas High School.
Definitely have to mention her then, absolutely.
First pitch, I think they called it a ball. It looked pretty close.
She's got to be happy with her Bulldogs today playing.
Most definitely. And one of my sponsors that have been with us all 10 years we've been in business.
I love those loyal sponsors.
Sure do.
Makes our job a lot easier.
Sure does. A lot less footwork. Last pitch fouled off. And I believe it's 1-1. Same pitch, same result, fouled straight back. 1-2. Also another quick shout out to Jesus and Didi Lozania, also Douglas Bulldogs alum, working for U.S. Border Patrol and Homeland Security, keeping our nation safe.
Yeah, you were telling me he likes to check out every game he can, watching on Cool FM Live.
Yeah, he was watching us on Monday.
Hey, come on. Hey, see it.
Up high for a ball. 2-2 the count. 2-2 pitch. Grounder to third base. Long throw across the diamond. Nice arm. Boy, did you see that arm?
Beautiful.
Beats it by 2.5 steps for the out. So Ricardo Molina comes up now with 1 out in the inning. And at this point in the game, Chargers need base runners. First pitch misses, ball 1. Swing and fouled back. Count evens at 1-1.
What's his name? No, his dad owns the chicken strip.
Todd, it seems like Hoyos is getting stronger as the game goes on. Big swing and a big miss, 1-2. He got roughed up a little bit early, and his defense bailed him out, keeping the Chargers off the board. But these last couple of innings, he's really had command of his pitches.
And he pitched really well, Bill, on Saturday.
Oh, did he? Okay. Strikeout to Molina. And that'll bring up Ryan Robles, senior infielder. Another Charger going to be honored after the game today on Senior Day. First pitch to Robles in the dirt, 1-0.
All right, come on, kid. Go ahead. Do something.
Low again, 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch, fouled off to stay alive. Up high for a ball. 3-1 the count. Over to the third baseman. Watch this guy's arm. Over to first for the out. So Cholla goes 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 4th. And the score remains Bulldogs 9, Chargers 0.
Heading to the top of the 5th inning right now. with the Bulldogs with a 9-0 lead. Big thank you to Ed Morse Automotive Group, Sierra Vista. Stop in today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by Morse. Thank you as well to Stan Greer Millworks, Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows. A distinguished history spanning 40 years. Offices in Tucson and Hereford. Discover more at StanGreerMillworks.com. Pass on a legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for over 10 years. With a lifetime of experience in the industry. Proud supporter of local sports programs and athletes. Duran Plumbing.
So this is a big inning or a big at bat for Douglas, Todd, because it's 9-0. If they can scratch out a run and make it 10-0 and hold Cholla scoreless in the bottom of the inning, it's a wrap. So Douglas wants to get that run across so they don't have to play the extra 2 innings.
Looks like number 1 is up for the Bulldogs, Bill, as we kick off the top of the 5th inning.
Miguel Bustamante, junior infielder. With the yellow batting gloves, I like it. First pitch to Bustamante, turns him around inside for ball 1. In there for a strike, 1-1. Nice fastball from Ortiz. 1-1 pitch. Pops straight up. Catcher under it and makes the catch for out number 1. Those are more difficult than they seem to catch because there's a lot of backspin coming off that bat. But a nice job by the Charger catcher.
Number 6 for the Bulldogs.
Dylan Valenzuela. First pitch swinging and line drive to center field. Didn't even have to move, caught it in his tracks. So quickly 2 outs for the Bulldogs. And unless something happens, we're gonna go 7. Or we could go 6 if they get another run in the 6th inning. 9-0. She joined us late here in Tucson, Arizona. First pitch just low, ball 1.
Wind has died down a little bit right now, Bill.
It's kind of swirling, yeah.
For now, anyway.
Looking at that flag in center field.
Flag is blowing out in center field, but not as much.
Ooh, pitch at his ankles, and he got called a strike for it. Outside for a ball.
Hey, let's go, baby. Here we go, huh?
Ooh, into left field. That was a rocket shot for a base hit. So the potential 10th run on base now with 2 outs.
Number 14 for the Bulldogs. Coming to bat.
Trace Rodriguez. Once again, Trace was the unfortunate pitcher on Monday, losing a close one 3-2. First pitch swinging, and there goes the runner. He's going to steal it easy. And a strike to Rodriguez.
So that 10th run, or potential 10th run, is in scoring position now, Bill.
Yep. 2 outs in the inning. Rodriguez trying to drive him home. With a 1-1 count. Ortiz to the plate. Up high, 2-1. And don't think the runner at second doesn't have Ortiz's attention on the mound. He looked back at him a couple times before he threw that last pitch. Hit hard to the right center field gap. That's going to fall in, and there's run number 10 is going to score. Rodriguez in there with a stand-up double and an RBI. So 10-0 now in favor of the Bulldogs.
That was a big, beautiful hit.
That was a rocket. Once again, to the deepest part of the ball field. So 10-0 here in the top of the 5th. Runner at second. Douglas not finished. Fouled off over our heads, out of play. 0-1.
Number 7 up to bat for the Bulldogs right now.
Andres Hoyos. Once again, Todd did not bring his glove to make a play on that one.
I did not. Well, you know, it's a good idea. I really should.
And we don't need a ladder this game. Thank you, Cholla High School.
It's so nice not to have a ladder.
Nice curveball in there for a strike.
Because they have the short fences here at Cholla High School. One of the few schools these days that it seems does have short fences.
So the 0-2 pitch. Boy, that was close. It was you had to have an eagle eye up there to take that one. 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Line drive, same place, right center field power alley. Another run scores. And Hoyos into second with a stand-up double. And an 11-0 lead for the Bulldogs. And actually, that's an important run if you think about it, Todd, because even if Cholla can score in the bottom of the inning, they have to score a minimum of 2 runs now.
Yeah.
Baseball, a game of strategy.
A lot of Cholla fans showed up at senior day here for the baseball team, and it sounded like the band was actually, the school band was here earlier.
Were they?
I don't hear them anymore, but
I know there's some kind of music. I didn't really pay attention. And his brother now, Isidro Hoyos, at the plate. Boy, he just missed with that one. That one looked good. 1-0 the count.
everything is going the Bulldogs' way today so far, Bill, in this game.
Yes. Ortiz to the plate, high and tight, 1-1, or 2-0, excuse me. I thought the first pitch should have been a strike, but I'm not behind the plate. Two-0 pitch, way out in front, just got a piece of it, 2-1. Two-one pitch, in there for a strike. That evens the count at 2-2. Baseball, not as athletic as basketball and football, but I'll tell you, you can fail 70% of the time at the plate and still be a great player batting 300. Low and outside for a ball, 3-2, so full count.
Yeah, if ever there was a sport that's a game of percentages, it's baseball.
Now, a full count, I don't foresee the runner at second taking off. It's only one out. Just got a piece of it, but stayed alive. Nice piece of hitting for Hoyos. Payoff pitch. Fouled away again, down the right side, out of play.
Hey, you're good right here, Jill. Let's go.
Gio Ortiz, the pitcher for the Chargers, took a little off and just a weak ground ball to third and fielded in foul ground, so Boyles will return to the batter's box.
Thanks to all those tuning in on Cool FM Live, Facebook, and on YouTube. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And thanks to those following on 520 Sports Talk as well.
3-2 pitch again. This is a tough at bat. He's staying alive, fouling them off until he gets something he likes. Count remains full. 11-0 in favor of the Bulldogs here.
Give a shout out to your favorite team in the comment section. Let us know where you're watching from.
Oh, rung him up looking. Nice pitch by Ortiz, and that's going to end the inning. But the Bulldogs get 2 runs to lead 11-0, and that's going to put the pressure on the Chargers in the bottom of the 5th. They need to come up with 2 runs to keep the game extended into the 6th and 7th inning.
Thank you to our sponsors, our presenting sports sponsor, powering our live stream youth sports coverage all year long. SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. Thank you to Ed Morse Automotive Group of Sierra Vista. Stop in today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by Morse. American Southwest Credit Union, member NCUA, equal opportunity lender. TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC, Sierra Vista, pioneering a visionary approach of customer-centric service. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. Thanks to our new sports sponsor, Vista Pros Heating and Cooling. Big thank you to them for sponsoring and helping support our local youth athletes and the communities we call home in Cochise County. Vista Pros Heating and Cooling, local, reliable, professional. And Desert RV in Huachuca City, aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs. Go to desertrvcenter.com. And Bill, we head to the bottom of the 5th, right?
Bottom of the 5th.
Number 16.
Valencia leading it off for Cholla. Once again, here's the situation. They have to go score 2 runs here in the bottom of the 5th to extend the game as the Bulldogs lead 11-0.
And that wind picking up again here, I noticed.
Yeah, kind of off and on.
Get it, puppy. We need it. Go.
Almost hit him.
Almost hit him. Ball 1-0.
Same old. I thought you were
Fouled off down the left side. Third baseman giving it a chase, but to no avail. 1-1 the count.
Me and Dave were talking about he probably didn't put you away all the way this year.
No, I didn't. I'm like, this has to be the year. Now or never. And then I'm like, oh, I guess it's not. Yeah.
So Cholla with a lot of pressure here in the bottom of the inning, trying to extend this game past this inning. 11-0 the score. Valencia takes a ball.
Or you would have to pay. Get paid. Get paid. Do what they think.
Boyle's gone the whole distance, the entire distance of the game so far for the Bulldogs. And I believe that hit the batter. He's going to take first base. So Valencia trots down to first base, and the leadoff batter for the Chargers on board. And that's going to bring up Gio Ortiz, who is pitching now, came in relief to pitch for the Chargers here in the latter innings with a runner on and nobody out. First pitch swinging is going to ground ball to the shortstop, coming up easy and goes under his glove. We'll give him a base hit on that one because he was hustling down the line. What I thought, Todd, was he started to look up at the runner before he had fielded the ball. And now Cholla making a little noise here with 2 on and nobody out in the bottom of the 5th. And Alejandro Leon at the plate, I believe. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Looked like he took a little off that, Todd, on that changeup. So Cholla, runners at first and second, no outs. Up high for a ball. 1-1 the count.
Inside, outside, or just what? Is it when you guys leave?
And the 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. He had a good cut at that one. 1-2. Runners aren't going to stray too far off the bag with a pickoff move that Hoyos has. Next pitch, swing and a miss. I'm working, don't call.
Don't you hate it when you get phone calls?
I told him, I said, I'm going to be working at Cholla, don't call me. Cholla trying to get a couple runs here in the bottom half of the 5th. Pitch for low for a ball.
Not in front, not in front. More money, bro.
Goes to the plate. A little chin music there knocks him out of the batter's box. What's the count, Blue? Thank you. Fouled off to stay alive. You notice Hoyos too, more deliberate now in his pitching. He's not taking more time in between pitches. And he has the luxury of an 11-0 lead, but he wants to get out of this jam here in the bottom half of the 5th. I think that was behind him. So he's a pitch away from loading him up.
Having a little control problems right now, it seems.
Two and one, interesting. And the pitch. Up high. No, it was 3-1. We were right. And trots down to first to load the bases. So this is probably the most serious threat Cholla has had all game long, and a trip to the mound for the Douglas coach. He doesn't want to lose this advantage and have to play the extra 2 innings.
And we've got, what is it, 1 out, Bill?
1 out. So a double play ends the game. 2 runs for the Chargers extends the game.
Thank you to Berean Academy, a proud supporter of local sports where skill, strategy, and determination takes center stage. Sign your child up next school season. Berean Academy in Sierra Vista. Thank you to Eagle Plumbing, providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years. Family owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. 24/7, they're just one call away. Eagle Plumbing, proud supporters of local sports.
So Cholla's going to do it. They got to do it now. 1 out in the inning, bases loaded. Sylvain at the plate, the catcher, another senior. First pitch swinging, and he's going to drives to deep right field, and the runners are going to tag at. And all the runners tag, so Cholla finally gets on the board with their first run. And 11-1 now, so Douglas cannot afford to give another run up without having to go into the sixth. 2 outs now, Todd. So they are 1 out away from taking this one. 11-1 the score. I think Goyos wanted that pitch back. Carlos Alvarez at the plate. Up high, ball 1. So with 2 outs, the runners are going to take off at the crack of the bat. 1 run in already. And the pitch. Fly ball to center field, calls off the right fielder, and that's it. That'll 2 left. And your final score, Douglas 11, Cholla 1. That'll give Douglas a little bit of cushion at the top now. Not much, but a little bit, as they head into the final games in the regular season before we hit the playoffs. So a good game here on the rematch. Each team wins at the other school's ball field. And good effort. You saw some good defensive plays. You saw some good offense. And just an all-around enjoyable game. So we want to thank everybody for that, especially the Cool FM viewers, 520 Sports Talk viewers. Tell your friends about both platforms. And I'll hand it over to Todd.
What a great game for the Bulldogs after a heartbreaking loss on Monday to Cholla in Douglas. They come back, and it's a short game due to the 10-run rule, winning 11-1 here in 5 innings. And there on the camera are your Bulldogs. Bill McCulloch from 520 Sports Talk, thank you so much for joining us today. What a great win if you're a Bulldog fan.
And don't forget to mention your favorite announcer and cameraman. It's me and Todd. If you
Yes, and thank you to Cody back at the studio.
Hey,
we love you, Cody. You did a great job, and we thank you so much for you handling our production duties at the studio, keeping things running smoothly. Thank you so much, everybody. A final score, your Douglas Bulldogs of Cochise County 11 and the Cholla Chargers of Tucson 1. Good night, everybody. From Cholla High School, have a great rest of your evening.